On this episode of the Alchemist News Network, we cover several new mangas that are beginning anime adaptations, as well maybe discovering a new form of anime itself. All that and more, as well as finding out all the billions of dollars Funko is just leaving on the table. Listen now to the Alchemist News Network. Back to the Alchemist News Network, episode 7. My name is Emery.
My name is Gary.
My name's Martine.
Thank you for tuning in to get all that manga anime industry news. You guys can always hear it or watch it on Tuesday, Anime Alchemist Podcast. Now let's get into the news.
Well, I guess, so we have some interesting stuff today to talk about. There's a couple things I want y'all's opinion on, but just to kind of start it off light, Inuyashiki is on Crunchyroll now.
Okay.
That's that anime about the old man and the young kid, and there's an alien like space crash.
Oh,
and they fall and like
bang.
kill them. Yeah, that one. That like I know
I
you've
heard.
seen clips of
Oh,
a
my
kid just
God.
walking around, and he's
Oh, the guy. Oh, there's
Yes.
a meme of him. He likes One
Yes.
Piece.
yes, exactly that anime.
That's the only way I know it, because he's always there's like a meme where he's like reading. He's like, "Damn, One Piece is crazy good this week."
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I have sent that picture to Eric at least every other week that the chapters come out.
now you'll get the full context for it.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was originally on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Now you can watch it on Crunchyroll. It's made and produced by MAPPA.
Oh,
And
okay.
It's 11 episodes, so you can eat that quick.
Bet.
I've heard it's really dark too, right?
I'm
A
sorry.
little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. I will be eating that this week. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for that.
Remember, I've seen the scene where he like, there's like a girl, he's like about to shoot her or something, and she's like crying, but then she has like something like One Piece related or whatever. He's like, "Wait, you like One Piece?" And she's like, "Yeah," and she's like scared as hell of this guy because he's essentially like a murderer,
favorite
right?
Character.
And he's like, "Oh, who's your favorite character?" And then she like starts crying or whatever. And says
Please
something
don't kill
else.
me.
And
He's
don't
like,
kill me. It's like, oh, why are we talking about that? We were talking about One Piece. Come on, like, who's your favorite character?
It's horrible. I love it though.
Yeah.
So y'all remember a while back we were talking about that weird gay manga that is getting crowdfunded, and they established a whole like new process for producing manga and anime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we have an update on that story.
Okay.
The former JoJo animation director Zhang designs the characters for the crowdfunded project. So Shin Yane Ka, which is an anime name, is going to be produced by Leo and Anime Tokyo LLC. Their crowdfunding is going to start this coming Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
So tomorrow, if you're listening to this, and they're crowdfunding for 8 million yen or $60,000. I did not know it was that cheap to make an anime. $60,000.
So you're telling me there's a chance
Yes.
that we could crowdfund
For Magi?
for
Yes.
Magi?
Now, the staff hopes to start animation in May,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no like date
Set
for
date.
release.
Oh yeah.
But like they're making progress.
It's
They were
coming.
already planning on like starting animation. They're gonna put the crowdfunding out there, and the designs from the JoJo animation director, pretty good. They're pretty good.
Mm.
There are some manly men.
I feel like this just like sparked
I
a
mean-
flame. Just like, I have hope now. I see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, you never know. If there's an anime you really like and you get enough people, or a manga you really like, and there's enough people who like it, a big enough community, I'm sure you could crowdfund it. Turn it into something that actually happens, like make it a movement.
I wish this community would grow with us as we say, read Magi.
Please.
Please.
We really want the anime.
So good.
It's so good.
There's 2 seasons of the anime, but there's so much more that's so good that never got
Yeah,
adapted.
it's a shame. And the first thing that Sam said when he read it, he was like, "This should have been animated." I'm like, I know, dude. Like, the anime barely scratches the surface of what actually goes
like
on.
the surface of the surface of the surface. Like it's
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, no. But continue.
Okay, so there's a company called LITE, and they are producing an Afro anime film.
Mm-hmm.
So they announced a project called Finda. That's the movie. And
Okay.
it's produced by Mappa's Masuo Maruyama.
Mm-hmm.
So he's building an in-house 2D animation team, like studio within Enlight.
Mm-hmm.
Now they plan on doing a bunch of different other types of content, but like 2D hand-drawn animation is going to be their main thing.
Okay.
Cool.
Now Enlight aims to bring Black and Indigenous stories in partnership with global creators. Afrime, aka Afro Anime, is now a term. I'm pretty sure they licensed or put like a trademark
Mm-hmm.
on that term,
Okay.
but it's a term to describe the merging of Japanese anime and storytelling from Africa and African dysphoria.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's cool.
I'm very
That's-
curious to
yeah.
see what we're gonna get out of this.
I feel like you could get some really cool like stories, really cool. Just
Dude, the art
visuals
looks
for it, too.
amazing.
Yeah, that's an entire like new culture too that you're kind of like putting into like a really cool medium with anime.
Yeah.
right? Like we've talked about it a million times. You can tell the
Anything in
greatest
anime.
stories through anime that are hard to tell in a live action format. So now imagine like exploring an entirely different culture too, and like historical references and just the stories that these people have to tell too. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
It's actually very exciting.
I'm pretty sure half the team is Japanese and half the team is Black too. So
Oh,
nice.
like they're trying to like really make it, I guess,
I like it.
correctly. I'm excited to see what they come out with, because they're like, not only are they making this film, Finda, but they're establishing a studio
Mm-hmm.
and lining everything up to start creating more stories.
Like for a whole new genre.
Yeah, it'll create a whole new
Essentially, yes.
genre of animation.
Yeah, it's dope. It's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exciting. I
yeah.
can't wait to see more stuff.
You can
come
see
out
the
of that.
birth, like just the birth of something new right now. That's nuts.
Yeah, well, that could be really
I'm
big.
excited for that.
Good
yeah,
time to be around.
Good time to be an anime fan.
Yeah, that was one of the big
Mhm,
one of the big
that's
things. I was like,
huge,
"Yay." Okay. Oshi no Ko. We've been talking about it a lot. Everybody's been talking about it. It's breaking records.
Wait,
It's breaking records. So Oshi no Ko, the theme song, like the opening theme and like the music performed by
uh-huh.
in the show, it's currently the #1 streaming song in Japan on Spotify.
Wow.
And we're probably gonna add that
Is
to
it-
the playlist.
Dude, it's got like over 2 million plays on Spotify, and like it doesn't even have an English title. It's like all Japanese kanji.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a
That's-
very good song. I heard it and I was like, man, I've heard this in a lot of social media lately.
Oh, it's already being like clipped and going
Trending.
viral. That's probably why it's so popular and being streamed so much.
Okay.
The power of TikTok.
And now we know what we're gonna be doing.
Facts. The power of TikTok, bro. I mean, it'll be interesting when it's gone and there's not like a format to take music or like a sound.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what TikTok became. It's like about the sound.
Facts. Ugh.
Well, Oshi no Ko also broke records for being the #1 launch of a series on the streaming platform High Dive.
What do you mean?
Okay.
So the 90-minute first episode
Mm-hmm.
of Oshi no Ko, that was the biggest launch of a series that High Dive has
Oh.
ever had. It produced the most traffic, the most subscriptions coming in. Like, a lot of people came.
I mean, we did.
watch
We
it.
literally like talked about it, and that kind of directly
Dude,
caused you
didn't he-
to
I'm
sign
pretty
up
sure
for it.
on the
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's
So,
kind of crazy.
it's breaking records in a lot of ways. It's making a lot of waves, and I kind of see why, because I did go and watch it, and it's pretty good.
I also heard that the first episode had a higher rating than Full Metal Alchemist, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was comparing the entire series or just like a specific episode or something.
It's okay. We just have to spam 1 star on it, and Full Metal will go back up.
That's all it takes.
Full Metal deserves the spot. Full Metal is a perfect anime. And I'll
No,
fight
dude,
anybody
it's
who
the
disagrees.
meme fucking my anime list, bro.
Uh-huh.
Full Metal Alchemist is always number one on there.
It always will be.
People make sure of it.
Damn straight.
Watch your mouth. Be careful. It's so good.
PA Works revealed an original anime film. It's called Welcome to Komada Distillery. It's the 5th installment in a PA Works workplace series about people and their jobs.
Like The Office?
I mean, kinda. It's just like people doing their jobs.
Yeah.
And it's about them working.
I like that.
Okay.
So this story is about Rui Kamada. She takes over the family distillery after her father dies and is faced with a broken family and financial problems. And then there's a natural disaster, right? And she's like, no, I'm going to revive my family's whiskey.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right? So it's just about her working hard, trying to bring back her family's, like, family names whiskey.
Neat. You said it was a movie?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a 90-minute film.
Gotcha.
Okay.
PA Works. Okay, cool.
That's interesting. I like that. And then talking about anime movies, this is crazy. I was wondering like why I've been seeing this pop up so like I've been in theaters a little recently, but
The 15th anniversary screenings of Ponyo is going to be coming into theaters in May
Oh,
in the U.S. So they're going to be screening them in local theaters here in the U.S. Now, make sure you look up the dates and the times because these dates and times are what I could find. It might be different in your local area, but the screenings are on Sunday, May 7th at 4 p.m., the English dub, and then 7 p.m. May 8th, 7 p.m. That one's Japanese with subtitles, and then May 10th, Japanese with subtitles. So that's Wednesday at 7 p.m. as well.
okay.
you know what theaters?
It just says at your local theaters. So I know Alamo Drafthouse
They usually
here in
do
Texas.
screenings
They
like
do
that,
a lot of
yeah.
anime stuff, a lot of anime screenings. Palladium does a lot of anime screenings. It has
Regal-
become a bit more popular,
Or the Regal, yeah.
Regal does it. I'm
or
pretty
quite a
sure.
bit more popular.
Sometimes Cinemark has some of them, but I don't know if they do. I feel like they should do Ponyo. They've done like Dragon Ball. They've done My Hero. They've done bigger
Yeah.
ones, right? I think you just have to check.
I honestly
And
really
nowadays
wanna go
it's
see it.
Nowadays it's more common too to see it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Cinemark had it.
I would love to
Just
see
look
that
it
in
up
theater.
and see if it's at your favorite theater. If you have a favorite theater, so you can experience it the best way you can. See if it's nearby you if you want to go see it. But it is going to be screening again in theaters for its 15th year anniversary. And it's crazy it's been 15 years, man. I remember watching that in the theaters with my grandma and my fucking, pretty sure my cousins. Like,
Wow, 15 years.
yeah, bro, we're old.
Don't remind me.
Well, there's a Bartender anime coming out.
Say less. Really?
Yo.
Yes. Apparently, it had an anime in the past and inspired a live action story as well. But they're doing it again. So it's called Bartender Glass of God. It's to premiere in
kind of a
April
hardcore name.
2024. It really is.
I like that.
And it's going to be streamed on Crunchyroll.
Done.
Bet.
Man, every time you say like streamed on Crunchyroll, it keeps reminding me that like Verve is not going to be a thing, and everything's migrating to Crunchyroll, and it makes me
Sorry.
upset.
I'm just trying to
But
correct myself
but
early.
yeah, I'm glad you're saying it because I would have forgotten if you didn't repeat it.
The Foolish Angel Dance with Demons manga gets a TV anime. So the main character, Akutsu, he's a demon, and he's in search of an idol for demons.
Oh,
Okay.
Like
It's
I'm
like a
an
mix of
idol,
genres.
you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he meets a girl named Lily, and you know he like gets her to join, but finds out she's an angel. So now he's trying to corrupt her.
Oh.
Sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, angel, demon, idol, corruption, bet.
I'm there.
I'll take it. There's no release date. There's no premiere date.
So just a
It's to
confirmation.
be announced. It's just
basically.
confirmed. It's getting an anime.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a couple of these. So the do-over damsel conquers the dragon emperor Anime is now in production.
That was a mouthful for a title.
It was. So it's about a girl named Jill, and she's sentenced to death by her fiance. The day of her execution, she's sent back in time to the day of the engagement. And to avoid that future, she proposes to the person immediately next to her, or behind her, which is her enemy.
Uh-huh. That's
To avoid her death. And like now, the story picks up from there.
so Tokyo Revengers, but make it romantic.
I guess, yeah.
Alright, interesting.
So, premiere date is to be announced, but they're already working on it.
Okay, cool.
The four Yuzuki brothers is also getting a TV anime. It's an anime about four brothers of various ages. Hayato, Mikoto, Minato, and Gakuto. Man, we really went with the theme there.
Yeah.
It's slated to be released this fall.
Oh
So
man,
there's like a-
shit.
Yeah, no, I remember when we were saying all the other ones too.
Yep.
There's so much shit coming out this year.
This fall. It was crazy. This fall. We're just hearing about it.
Yeah.
But it's essentially about four kids. I don't know if they have parents. You just see the four boys, and there's like one's a teacher. One's a teacher. They didn't specify. One's in grade school. One's like a high schooler, and then there's one in middle school. So you kind of like have all these different ages coalescing together in the same house, and they're brothers. So it's like a coming of age story. I'm interested what they're gonna do with it.
Quintessential quadruplets.
I mean, they're all different ages though.
Fair. Yeah, no, they're.
Have you guys seen Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg?
I don't think so.
Kind of gives me the same vibes.
Oh, okay.
It's called Two Brothers.
Nice.
I'm sure you've probably seen something about this, Martine, but Oda is forever goated.
Yes.
If
Every
it
week.
wasn't
I
obvious.
mean, always.
already.
He always,
didn't know.
but like 24 years ago, Oda said that you could identify if the story was going to be ending by more frequent appearances of Shanks. So
Oh,
you see his
God.
reaction right there? That right there tells me he's a fucking genius. Because he said this in 1998. 24
Holy
years
shit.
ago.
Man, I think that's one of the first times I've immediately reacted without like trying to like spoil something for you. But like y'all are online. I'm sure you hear the word Shanks thrown out every now and then.
Yeah.
Maybe more so recently than
I mean,
the last 10 years.
I avoid quite a bit, but I'm assuming he's popping up
Yeah.
more often.
The last y'all have seen of him was when he showed up to the Reverie, so that's a pretty big deal. You're gonna assume that eventually we're gonna find out. So I don't know. Yeah,
It's
that's
just
crazy that
crazy.
Oda
He's a
had
genius.
that planned out. He knows what he's doing, and I really love how much he like planned out this story beforehand before getting to like the biggest point of it. Like, imagine how great it's gonna be if it's already been this good, and now he's getting to the stuff he's been wanting to get to.
I just hope it doesn't get
I'm
rushed.
gone.
I don't think it's gonna get rushed.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, I just thought that was crazy, and his
Oda.
reaction really like
Was-
spoke for itself. So
My bad.
there you go. You heard it here. Oda is goated
Oda
forever.
is confirmed.
It wasn't confirmed already.
Yeah.
Canon, Gary.
That's
Oh,
canon.
bro, dude,
Canon.
bet.
Oh, let's go.
Dude, you're gonna be really excited about this last thing.
Okay.
Have you read it? Don't read it if you
Okay,
have.
I haven't.
Okay. So Avatar: The Last Airbender is getting a movie, and it's releasing on October 10th, 2025. It is a animated movie, and it is the first in a series of 3 movies, which the original creators are a part of, right? They're focused on expanding the world in the same way that it was originally created.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh yeah.
Now they're going to pick up the universe with the Avatar gang being aged up to be late 20s, early 30s.
So that one picture we've like all like seen
Yes.
floating around there.
Yes.
Like, why
And-
can't we ever get this?
Dude,
Yep.
the creators said that like they're going to be the age of some of the people who were watching it back when it originally came out, and that's facts.
Yes.
I also
so excited.
did not hear about this, but I also saw this in one of the articles I read. They are no longer a part of the Netflix live-action adaptation.
This
they left
is
because
true.
of creative differences.
Yep.
Yay!
So that means
So
the
that
live
means
action's
it'll
gonna
be
suck.
dog shit. Probably, maybe.
I hope it's
Hopefully not.
better than the movie. I don't expect it to be.
The
as
movie
good,
was
so.
so
like,
terrible.
yeah.
But we're
Dragon
getting
Ball Evolution's
three.
level terrible.
Ong.
We're getting 3 movies.
Okay.
The first one is slated to release October 2025. I know that's a wait, but let them
Worth
take
it.
their time.
Let them cook.
Let them do it. Let them cook.
I
Oh
can't
my God.
fucking wait. The fact that it's actually being animated, it's being worked on by the original creators of the show, and they get aged up. That's what I wanted. So everyone wanted that. We wanted to see them like older and kind of like in their prime. Like Aang's gonna be fucking strong as shit. This is gonna be so
Bro,
cool.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see whatever they come out with. It does not matter what the storyline is or what the plot is. That first movie, I'm just going to be satisfied getting to
Yeah.
see them. I know after the first one, they actually should do something
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think it'll keep our
Sorry,
interest.
yeah.
Right? They'll have to do something with substance. But that first one, dude,
Does not matter.
go
wanna-
all out.
I
Just,
wanna see a
just show
fully
what they can do.
realized-
So I've heard from that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I've seen about these 3 movies is that one of those movies is also going to be focusing on Avatar Kyoshi.
Oh yeah, we did hear something about that.
Yeah,
I remember us talking about that.
I do not
Yeah.
remember if it's been confirmed, but I want to say yes because I've seen a lot of information about it online. So I want to say that I think the second movie they're wanting to focus on like the history of Avatar Kyoshi and like
I'd still
her
like
story
that.
and everything. I would love that 'cause I want to know more about her. And I think I've seen some like concept art. I don't know if it's real or not, but take it with a grain of salt. But that is what I've heard, just in that realm. And I don't know. I want to say that one of the movies was also going to potentially follow Zuko finding his mom.
Finding his mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we need
Yes.
that.
Yeah. No. So all
Definitely
three,
need
all
that.
3. But this one is gonna pick up like, with
Yeah.
with
With
all
the
of
gang,
them
yeah.
to show like what's going on, right? Dude, I would love if these movies do amazing. If they do really well, we could get an anime for it. Think about it.
Ooh.
There's a lot of shows getting animes right now and like adaptations. Disney's playing around
With all
with
kinds of
anime,
crazy shit,
right?
yeah.
They're experimenting
Mhm.
right now. So if this does well, I could see, it'd probably be a lot for Disney to like buy the rights from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be
right?
tricky. I
But
don't
maybe
know.
maybe Sony, maybe Crunchyroll
yeah.
does it, right? They're the ones who produce it,
Right.
right?
Uh-huh.
We could get an actual anime. It could be something that you follow
Oh my
different characters, have different iterations. Like it could be what the Legend of Korra was supposed to be, but without all the dog shit and the bullshit characterization.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I would love that. There's so many different stories they could have told that it's just perfect. Just keep
Bro,
it going.
give me
please.
Tenzin. Give me Tenzin's struggle coming up as the last airbender again.
Damn.
The one who has to preserve the culture.
That's
Like
a
his father
fair
taught
point.
him the airbending culture, then he died and he had to carry it on and teach it to his children. And then there was that next generation of airbenders that reawoke and he taught them their culture, right? And passed it down to that next generation.
Mhm.
That was his job, right? He viewed it as his job.
Yeah.
But there's a struggle there for the character.
Oh yeah.
You have to live up to the expectations of Aang.
Yeah.
It's a big name.
Yeah.
Literally saving the world, quite literally.
Big shoes to follow.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that he was able to remember all of that, right? Like, that's incredible. I would like to see the story from Tenzin's point of view.
That would be a really
Yeah, agreed. I like Tenzin a lot.
same.
Or like, just the siblings. Show me the siblings. Like, give me the Band of Five story that we got originally, but with the siblings.
Mm.
Yeah, I would like
Or
to
with
see
the
that.
children.
They all could have been really interesting characters because they were like the children of Aang and Katara,
Yeah.
So there's a
And they
lot
were
of
all
potential.
pretty
there.
different.
They were all very different, yeah. So I want to see that. Give me more time to spend with like those direct characters. Don't skip over a generation and just go immediately into like Korra. Like,
Nobody asked for it.
nobody really asked for it. I want to know what happens to Aang and his family.
Yeah.
Real quick, you said something that kind of reminded me. I've seen somewhere, I think it's like a fan theory that y'all know Ty Lee from the original series.
Yeah.
There's a theory that she's like a descendant from the air nomads. And have you seen it? Yeah, and I don't, I'm gonna butcher what they say, but essentially it's based off of her fighting style and how she goes based off of like, pressure points and stuff. It's very reminiscent of like how the air nomads kind of like incorporate that into their airbending, where they use like the flow of I don't
energy
know,
and chakra
energy and chakras and shit like that, right? So like they make a pretty solid theory, and I'm like, I kind of like it, to be honest.
And I mean, it makes sense because like her moves were not meant to kill, just enable.
That's what it was. That's exactly what they said too. She was never disable. Yeah, her fighting style was more on disabling the opponent, never to kill, and that's kind of like what the air nomads preach more than anything, like never to kill.
Even May was she was throwing knives and shit. She could have killed somebody anytime she wanted.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like her fighting style was way more reminiscent of like how the airbenders do their thing. Like it didn't look like firebenders. It was not like the stance of like an earthbender, and it didn't flow the way like waterbenders did. So I kind of like it. That was an interesting theory.
It's a really cool theory. I like that.
That is very cool. It's very, very different.
Yep, that's all I had.
Ty Lee. That is May.
Ty Lee, and May is the one with the knives.
Okay.
Also, okay.
May fought with the pressure points.
Yes.
No, Ty Lee did.
Ty Lee did. May was Zuko's woman.
Okay.
It's kind of related. So I just so I don't know if you guys know this. We're fans. We're collectors. This is what we do. They're releasing a Toto Funko.
I want it so badly.
And the like tree curse.
Yeah, the
Funko.
The tree. I don't remember the name.
They're also, so I don't know if you guys know this, and this will be your chance to get like this style. The original Zoro style Funko, they're bringing it back, and they're doing like a glow in the dark touch to it.
So his hair will glow in the dark?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is that the one that I saw when I was out of town? That I took a picture of in that giant case?
Maybe.
It was $50.
Like exactly.
It was a chase.
Well, no. Wait.
No. It was either glow in the dark or chase or something.
It was probably glow in the dark.
Yeah, it was $50.
Yeah. It just came out. That's why.
Gotcha. I wanted it, but I don't want to spend $50.
Funko be dropping some crazy anime Funkos recently. They dropped like a whole new Naruto line.
They've been doing some cool stuff lately.
What's in the Naruto line?
There's like full Sage mode Jiraiya.
Oh, that's
dope.
dope.
There's Minato in his chakra cloak.
Okay.
Obito.
That's dope.
And Obito with his Sharingan and the Renegon.
Aren't they finally doing Chisui's? No, still. It's annoying. It's so annoying.
They're doing a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my god. Are they?
Chuck E. Cheese got one before Shisui did.
Shisui has a Funko, but he doesn't have the
Susanoo?
Yeah.
That was a fan theory, but it never happened.
It's bullshit.
A Boruto one.
Bro, what the?
Apparently.
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I can't knock it. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks badass. Yeah.
Damn it.
Boroshiki, if you will.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my little like.
No, you're
we're collectors,
good, bro.
so I thought, I was really tempted on the Toto. Like when I saw it, I was like,
I love Toto. It's hilarious.
He's so hilarious.
Best friend. Boogie Woogie. What a
Woogie.
great
this is what the
fucking
Toto
name.
looks like, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll send this to you so you can put it on.
Oh, see, it's glow in the dark.
Yeah.
I like that glow in the dark effect. That's pretty cool.
Same. It's real hit or miss on some of them, but like when they do get some of them, they slap. That's
Hanami,
yeah.
That's so creepy looking.
Yeah.
Man, she always looked creepy. It always looked creepy.
Yeah, with the tree things coming out of her fucking eyes.
Dog, yeah.
That was his weak point.
And then the Zoro glow in the dark right there as well too.
I found out that the original one they discontinued.
That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
we
the
had
fact that
that
y'all
pre-ordered and it got canceled on us.
The fact that y'all actually have your hands on Robins are ridiculous.
I'm so happy that I have Robin.
No. I'm saying the original Zoro one. The one that's facing between off against Sanji. That one's discontinued in super rare.
Oh,
Not that one.
No, that one's still new. His Wano get up.
The other one, like all the original one, like Doflamingo vaulted, Boa vaulted.
Fuck.
There's some other ones that are vaulted now. The Zoro one's vaulted. Robin's
Law?
vaulted.
Isn't the OG Law one
The
vaulted?
Usopp's vaulted now.
Lost, vaulted, Usopp's vaulted.
Oh wow.
I'm so happy I have one.
I'm so happy we have one of everything now. I'm pretty sure, except
just
Bella,
happy I have
but I don't
Robin.
give a shit.
Is Sanji vaulted?
Yeah, Chopper.
Oh,
Chopper's
oh, the original Chopper's vaulted.
I
Damn.
really want a Sanji.
Those are the first.
I
Funko
don't, and I
ever
don't want the
got.
Soba mask.
Oh,
I
is
want
the original Ace vaulted?
No.
No. Oh, okay, cool.
Same with Sabo and Crocodile. They're still producing.
Okay,
Is
good.
there an Anya Funko?
No.
There
Yeah, they
needs
need to be
be
a Spy Family set.
They should do like a triple set, like with your Anya and like,
Quadruple set.
They
and
can't-
and
they
Bond,
can't
of course.
produce
Thank you.
If you could have a Funko for any like anime, what would you do?
Want a Magi.
I was just about to say, yeah, I want
Their
Magi.
Chase version of Jin Equip.
Oh, that'd be
Oh.
so fucking
Oh
cool.
god, I would pay.
Bro.
So incredible.
I would pay stupid amounts of money for a Jin equip of like any of them.
Any of them?
All the Jin equips for
Sinbad?
for Sinbad.
Give me fucking Amon. Give me folklore. Give me all of them. I don't care.
Oh God, give me Hakurayus. And they
I
would,
would
have
buy a
to,
Judar. I'd buy an Aladdin. I'd buy all of them, bro. That's where the money is, bro.
Moo.
As a Chase.
Oh god.
Um,
And there's so many. That's the perfect anime to make Funkos for. There are
Yeah, there's
so,
so
many
many
characters. The world
characters.
is huge. They have different forms.
I can't
You can
think
make-
of a better one.
I can't think of a better one either. Funko,
Or-
step it up. That's how we get a continuation for the anime. They start releasing a couple for the main anime, like the first 2 seasons. Everybody loves them. They buy a shit ton of them. And they're like, oh wait, people like them. What if we did one for like a manga character or something? Right? It'll never
Solid.
happen. But they
You
do
know,
it.
you know how they do extra large sizes?
Yes.
They could do the Jins.
They could do Ugo.
And then they could do they could do Ugo and the sand scene, right? Like those scenes when he blasts the medium, and
Oh,
then they
yeah.
could do the medium.
Uh-huh.
Like there's a lot
There's
of
so much
potential there.
potential.
man,
That's the correct answer, Magi. There was not an opinion.
Morjana alone could like have multiple.
bull. Oh yeah,
Oh, the Faunalise, bro. I forgot. Moo.
Moo. Yeah, Moo.
Moo.
Moo, Alexia.
I want to. Kogyoku, bro. That one would be good too.
What's
Ramco.
y'all's the Ren boy that you guys like?
Koha.
Koha.
Which one is that?
The one with the giant
The short
fucking
one.
Giant sword
the-
with
with
the pink Jin Equip. with
he has the
inside.
lady Ginny Quip, and it's like the giant scythe.
Oh, the short one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's cool.
he is cool.
What about the one that has like the teleporting? Not
Love
teleporting.
him.
or
He's the
something?
second set. That's Kome.
Kome.
Ren Kome.
Right. There are
Or-
so many characters.
no,
Yeah,
Kome.
you could do a whole collection for this.
Like there's Syndria,
Syndria.
there's Baldad,
hmm
there's the Ko Empire, there's the Reem Empire, there's Mogostad.
There's Martavia.
Yeah, there's so many locations and
so
characters. Like
And there's an entire flashback. There's so many
Give me a
characters.
Solomon Funko, bro.
I'll take it, David.
I'll take all of them.
bro, you could even put like Sinbad on the ship, and like not to mention, Sinbad's backstory has a whole anime too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they could do old Sinbad, young Sinbad, and like his whole
Oh,
crew
yeah.
of people,
Mhm.
older and younger.
There's a lot of money that they could make
Yeah.
with this, man.
Untapped potential, guys.
So-
Y'all listening to this?
I just believe that the community has dropped the ball on this fucking series.
Agreed.
So slept on. Y'all are stupid. I swear to God, as long as this podcast is going around, I'm going to be preaching this damn anime. Magi. Go read it. Go watch the first 2 seasons. Read it, all of it. Buy it. Support the official release. And then make sure you guys check out all the episodes. Anime Alchemist podcast. The news drops on Tuesdays. And we also have the podcast dropping on Wednesdays, Thursdays.
Alchemist out.
Alchemist out.